is she and how far gone?
Auntie think is pregnant
I'm not cheating. I
Sorrow.
was 19. She was 17. We had a baby. It was too much. So I left.
You run away.
You have a wife and children.
No, we were never married.
What's a explanation?
You
Wow.
abandoned them.
Amazing.
You left. Left the mother of your children. You left a 19-year-old woman. This is a bit too much. This is a bit too much. Hold on a second. So, if you had a child at 19, that child's probably 21 now.
Yeah. That's it. Shut up.
Are you being stupid?
Shut up.
Is this supposed to be some sort of age contest?
Right.
Who are you? What sort of man does that?
A wicked man.
Tiwa, please.
A coward man.
Life is a lie. You are a lie.
Hey.
Me, you, us, everything is a lie.
Hey.
So can I do one for me listening? Huh? Why are you telling me now?
Your way is funny.
It's the cleaner. Sister. Her real name is Vicky.
Who?
If you haven't watched Sista on Prime TV, please don't watch this video. This video is not for you. This one is spoiler. We cast plenty things here. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Then you can come back and watch this video. All right. Hello everyone. My name is Abby. I am an aspiring therapist. Right now, I'm just a someone that can, just help and guide, because I'm big on marriages, I'm big on relationships, and yes, you're welcome to my channel once again. All right. I am focusing on a particular character in Sista, and it's played by Fola's wife, the real wife. Yeah, if you've watched it, you know who she is, Tiwa, yeah? Played by Bisola Aiyeola, fantabulous actor. Kudos to all the people who were in that movie. Oh my goodness. Let me first start from the beginning. Auntie Biodo's Stevens, please collect your flowers. Yes, ma. Sorry, you don't rose. You don't hibiscus. This one, you don't win. Kind of Bankole, Demi Okolawo, my big aunties and uncles. Story one, me. Sorry, I'm calling you by name. Let me put auntie and uncle. Auntie Kind of Bankole, Uncle Demi, Auntie Bisola. Oh my goodness, you guys were amazing. And Ade herself, I come on shoe, I come on cap, I come on everything for you. No, you guys, the younger Fola, everybody, Sista's kids, everybody did the goddamn job. Language, everybody did the job. They pulled their weights. That movie is a bangers. So if you haven't watched it, kia. Go and watch it. Let's get into this video. I'm talking about a character that not many people focused on in Sista. It's Bisola Aiyeola's character, Tiwa, just Fola's wife, right? Demi Okolawo's wife. And I am putting this video out based on, if you haven't watched my last video that was talking about communication, but yeah, I just focused on the men, on how the men should communicate to their wives, and I'm going to do a video on how women should communicate properly with their husbands, so watch out for that one, right? Yeah, so in this one, this movie showed exactly how communication should work. So here we can see that Mr. Fola, has realized that I have effed up. There's nothing as important and as wise as you being open with your partner, no matter what. To be honest, I thought this movie was going to move in the direction of visual Nollywood, right? And when that thing happened, I just told my husband, because we're watching it together, I just told my husband immediately, this uncle will go back now and start doing hanky-panky, behind his wife, and try and talk to sister and try to say, this thing between us, let us just keep it. I have a wife. But in as much as he had messed up in the movie, I respected him for one thing: his vulnerability with his wife, his openness, his honesty, which is one of the biggest keys you need in any marriage. If you watch his countenance, you look at his body gestures and all, you see that he was even scared. He didn't know how he was going to tell her, but he knew something. If I'm going to handle this properly, the first person who needs to know is my wife. Bible says, when a man is joined with his wife, they become one. They become one. The minute you start to do things outside your partner, you cannot be open about things you're doing. You can't be completely honest with places you have messed up, your fears, your wins. In fact, I noticed that some men, they are very good at sharing the wins. They don't want to share the tough parts. Why? You want to appear as a man. We're all humans at the end of the day. We are all bound to make mistakes. However, it's how we handle those mistakes and how we come out from them that matter. See him here. Very hard. Uncle was scared to even tell his wife that this is what I did. But I respect him for actually coming out, for speaking up, and for saying, I am sorry for what I did. Help me. Of course, she's not going to take it lying down now. Why? Is she a stick? I don't get it. Is she a window? She don't window. She's a human being with feelings. So obviously, I understand when she said, are you bleeping stupid? Oh yes. Uncle, you must be bleeping stupid. If you feel you are telling somebody that at 21 years old, you are young. Sir, to kiss somebody, judge will not hear that you are young. And one baby, you enter prison life. You go. You are adults. If you know do not to take care of child, don't shook what you don't supposed to shook inside where you're not supposed to shook it. Yes, sir. But we forgive you because you know your mistake, right? And you have tell your wife. Now, communication in marriage. Don't expect that when you tell your spouse or you give them those dirty insiders or you're open and vulnerable with them, don't expect them not to be human. They will be. Don't say, I told you and now you're calling me stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. However they choose to react, swallow it. Baby. Swallow it like a barn opener. Baby. Take it in. Let them express exactly how they feel about that matter. As long as they're not being violent. And I know the words that some people will say might be really hurtful. But at that point, you have nothing to say. So be quiet. Take it all in. You're the one who messed up. You're the one who's bringing new things up on them. And that is why the best thing, like I said in my last video, honesty is the best policy. Imagine if you had mentioned that to her. Maybe, let's even say, if he mentioned it to her when she was in camp, should have broken up with him. But let's even say, okay, before they got married or something, maybe sister won't have suffered for 21 years, right? But let's leave that part. Let's focus on the film. It's a film that what happened in the film. So yes, of course, his wife flipped. She was angry and, oh well, her reaction. You take it like that. Now, this is another part I want you guys to watch. Say goodbye.
How are you feeling? I feel like I've been lied to.
Yeah.
12 years. And I married a stranger. He abandoned
Washani.
his kids, James. Like, he didn't look back, he didn't say anything, he didn't talk about them, he just, boom, like they never existed. So, what does he want to do about it now? What does he want to do, or what do I want to do?
Yeah, you have it right.
What do you want to do? He's going to have a conversation with that woman and he's going to try to make amends. While we lived in the lap of luxury, that woman was busy washing toilets to provide a belly for the for her kid. Actually, she lives slightly above. But what we have, after we got that offer in Finland, we've been touring Europe. Our kids have attended the best private school. But she was washing toilets. Actually, she was washing houses. Stop! Don't piss me off. I saw how she walked tirelessly cleaning her home. That is not the kind of conversation I want you to have. What do you mean? I mean that this is not the reaction I am expecting from you. You're supposed to be angry. I'm angry. I'm living. Then why do you want him to what? To make amends? To do right by her? James.
It's the right thing to do.
I'm a secure woman.
She.
And another lady, another girl, another woman taking FA away from me is the least of my worries.
She.
He committed a grave offense and I feel responsible. Responsible for what? Come on, James, for everything. It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with me. I met FA at camp. I made him accept the offer. I first made him apply for it and then I insisted that he left with me. But that is not your fault.
Yeah.
It was his decision to accept the offer. It was his decision to abandon his family.
Yeah.
What you should be thinking now is, what are you going to tell your children? Or what is she going to tell her own children?
Man, if you have a woman like Tiwa in your corner, you've got gold. Gold. We have a lot of jealous lovers right now. And you know what it means to accept someone else into your space? Even if your mother is not going to be accepted, so accept their children into your space. Do you know how difficult that is? However, love conquers all. So it's clear in this movie that she's in love with her husband. However, this scene shows she's in love, but she's not stupid. Please, love is blind, love is blind. Enter with your eyes open. Don't be so blindly in love that you do not own yours. You don't have, you can't boldly stand and say this is mine, or own this and be confident in who you are. If you listen to that part of our conversation, James was like, this is another kind of reaction I'm expecting. I'm expecting you to fight. I'm expecting, just leave it. Have you ever been that you'll be weak? You don't even know what to do. That's how shocking some news can come about what your partner has done, right? And it's understandable to have such reactions. And there's something she said. I am a woman of my own. I am confident in myself. The least of my worries is how another woman will snatch Fola away from me. I want him to do right by her. That is a confident, good woman. One that will say, because I know that some mistakes can follow you into your future. In fact, can follow your children into their future. I don't want that to happen. And I wish I wasn't the one in that. I pray that I'm happy I'm not the one in the situation. And I don't want to wish for something like that. So I don't pray for it to happen to someone else. And if it happens to someone else, and I'm kind of connected to it, I'd rather fix it because she's connected. She's married to Fola. She's connected. You are one. But she said, I want to make the situation right? And Jem said, so what do you want? What is he going to do about it? She said, what is he going to do about it? Or what am I going to do about it? When your partner makes the mistakes, it becomes yours. So don't say, he's made a mistake and that is it. There's something about marriage. And as much as you might not want to take it, you don't want to believe that that's what's going to happen, your partner's mistake has to become yours. Now, the only thing is don't take responsibility for it. However, you've got to find a solution to that problem. Yes, as hard as it may seem, don't ever be the one to worsen it. Don't ever be the one to worsen it. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt your spouse. Don't be the one to make it bad, worse than how it was before. Try to correct it. Try to make it better. Try to find a solution. Just find solution. Look for solution that will benefit you and your family. And that is what Tiwa did that I really appreciated about her. You can do that for your spouse. We are all human beings. And there is no limit to what someone cannot do. Right? That we can't say, my wife, she can't do that, or my husband could, so well, you don't reach it. They reach it, so they can't do it. Of course, we know the limit of our partners and all. We pray that they don't overstep their bounds, but there's nothing new under the sun. I'm not saying go and cover model, because some of you now you go and misinterpret this thing. I don't say go and cover model. Yeah, that's a danger to the society. Please, like I said, let's talk in the context of the movie, right? So yes, she took it upon herself to say, I'm going to find a lasting solution to this problem because it affects me, it affects my children, it affects my family as a whole. So instead of just letting him be and say, oh, sort this out or find a solution to this, it is, I'm going to find a solution. I'm going to sit down, we're going to figure this out together. So I'm believing what she meant by I'm going to find a solution is I'm going to make him do the right thing. So obviously it has to be a joint effort. She can't do it on her own now, right? But she's not letting him do it on his own. So there is anger, but she's willing to support. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to drive. Yeah. So let's watch the next clip. Yeah.
Forgiving you is a different kettle of fish. Will Vicky forgive you? Fola Aiyeola, you are a cold, soulless man.
My children are dead. He is dead. It's better than me.
Sister, I'm a woman. I totally understand your plight right now. I know how hurt you are.
I will work hard so that my children will not serve like I am serving. So that when my children see their dead father, yes, they will not be below their me. Oh yes, and if they see the other children, they will not be below them. Until I'm not saying anything against you.
Are you seeing why I love this Tiwa lady? Are you seeing why she's a sweetheart? So in the last clip, she yabbing. She gave him yabbing, telling him that you are a cold, soulless man. I mean, it's in this one that you just watched. She yabbed him. She gave him a piece of her mind. But did you see what she did? She's already finding a solution now. Because like I said, your problem is his problem. His problem is your problem. She went there herself. She went to Sista's house herself to go and say, we are sorry. And I understand. I understand your plight. Please, if you're hearing any snoring in the background, that's my dog actually. I don't understand why that dog snores. Anyways, your problem is our problem. And I'll try and find a solution to it. So even if it means there's something about you being vulnerable and honest with your partner, the shame is between the both of you. A partner who loves you, a partner who wants the best for you, and who wants to help you right your wrongs, will never oust you in public. They will take the shame with you. You see, she went there and she took the shame for her husband. See the way Sister was even talking to her, even, slighted her children small. I know. Not that she yapped them, she said she was very respectful about it. But see, she didn't take offense. Why? She has taken herself out of the situation. If I'm the one too, I would do worse. And because my husband has spoken to me about this, I've yapped him in the household. But in front of this woman, we are just apologetic and we want to do the right thing. It comes with honesty. These are the things your partner will be willing to do for you. You don't have to ask them. It doesn't mean that when they get home that they'll know more you I tell you nonsense after that rubbish you just did. Please let me be for now. But they would always support you. And see, in this period, you've got to understand. If you are the one who made the mistake, you've got to. This period, they are humans, but in their humanity, they will still try and help you sort out the situation. Don't think they will be angels. And you'll be like, oh, it's okay. They're not going to pat you on the back. But they will support you, which is the most important thing you need. That is what you need at that moment. Give them time, they'll come around. But at that moment, let them be angry. Let them vent. But partner that is angry, please don't be angered too much that you now, like I said, don't leave them to do the work alone. Try and help them find solution. And in finding solution, try to... The only person that can truly make you forgive is God. Even if you love someone, you're going to hurt. But you need the help of God to help you forgive. 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 It might not be in totality, but the minute you are helping, the sin of the person is lessening in your heart and you're forgiving more and more and more, and over time it gets better. It's not a magical something. The Bible says forgive and forget. The forgetting part is the most difficult part, but it's something that can be worked on. Has someone ever offended you that you even, after a while, you don't even remember exactly how it did even exactly happen? She offended me. Why? You have chosen to forgive and let go of that matter, and that is why it's easier for you to now, get over it. You have asked God for help to let that matter clear from your mind. So yes, see the things she did. She yabbed him, but she's the same person that went there to beg for him.
Music.
And you need to see this from her perspective.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
You're being selfish.
Yes.
How?
Very.
How? Really? You're asking how? Have you asked me how you feel about all this?
I thought,
You thought. You thought. You thought I was okay with it. So we didn't call to you to discuss me, your wife, from out of the blue, you just spring it up on me that you've got another family. Have you thought about how we're going to break the news to our children? How are we going to tell them, oh, Eve, Baramy, guess what? You've got a big brother and a big sister. Have you thought about what goes through my mind when I think of that moment when you walked out of your children? swept my feelings under the carpet just so you can have peace. And also because I felt sorry for Sista. But you, Valerie, you didn't think.
Nah.
Ask. Inquire. Nothing. You just didn't care. You just thought I was okay with it. Throwing 2 children at me just like that. And boom. Because she accepts, she's okay with it. The same way as you, that Sista and her children need saving. If you want to be a good dad, if you want to make up for lost time, then get to know your children. Valerie, I support you because I love you. But I realize now, you don't think of anyone else but yourself. Same way you didn't think about the implication of walking away from your children that morning you left for camp.
With that lesson. When I got to camp, and I met you, and it just felt like I was given a chance for a do-over. You became my reality. You became the kids were like a dream.
But they are real.
Tiwa, I love you very much. And I thank you for being so amazing. I'm grateful that I've always been surrounded by strong women. You and Vicky. Vicky is my past. You are my present. Our children. That's our future. But I need to fix this. I need you. I need to know that you're okay with my past. With them being in my life, in our lives. I can't do this without you.
I love you, Valerie.
Right. And see what happened. This big-headed man, it's like his brain still did not calibrate. So yes, your partner has started showing signs that they forgive you. Hello, offender. Don't not go and be thinking that they are God. Oh, she has forgiven me, that's all. Hello, no. No. Don't do that. See where she has accepted. How easy is it? If it was your uncle, would you accept just like that? Just like that. It's easy to dish it out. It's not easy to take it in. You cannot even ask my wife how have you felt about this matter? You are just carrying on and not buying gifts. Oh, I'm the latest father in town. We are just buying gifts. I'm not saying don't spoil your children, but the person that has taken this in and is being strong on your behalf, they are crying within. It's hurting them. It costs you nothing to be concerned about that situation. Understand that they are feeling somehow about it. Be there. See, you have offended though. Know what you are doing. Don't go and cross line. Don't go and do what they don't ask you. You have offended. Yes, they are angry. But the remorseful one, go back and say, I'm sorry. How are you feeling concerning this matter? I'm so sorry. I really want you to. It's a continuous apology. You will apologize. Yes. Be ready for it. You're the offender. Go back and apologize. Go back and say sorry. Don't say because you have said sorry once or twice or because you have said no problem. You will know no problem. You sit down there. Don't do that. Go back and find out. And see, in her correcting him that, oh, you haven't come to ask me how I feel about it. She's telling him, the way you have all been going about this correction is the wrong way. Like I said, she has put herself in Sista's shoes. Tiwa is a fantastic woman, I beg. And now she understands that all these things you are doing is surface. What's the main thing? Get to know your children. Your partner will set you straight. 2 heads also is better. Are better than 1. 2 heads are better than 1. You can't think it all on your own. You have told your partner, now sit down together and, agree that this is how it's going to happen. If you see, he was doing the whole reconciliation by himself. Even if his wife tried to help in the beginning and went to go and meet Sista herself, he said, no, I can do it. I will take them for ice cream, not to buy food, not to buy car. Hello, no. She corrected him, pulled him back and said, sir, you are doing it wrong. This is exactly how to do it. Get to know your children. Oh, he had to step back. He was being selfish. Please don't be selfish in this kind of situation. Don't think about yourself alone. Yes, you are the one that offended. But who is hurting? And you might be hurting, but your partner who you are just telling about the situation is hurting more. Let's be honest. And you've got to be sure that they are okay. And please, when you're sorting out the situation, sort it out as a couple. Sort it out together. You get better results that way.
Selflessly good. All alone. But I'm here now. It would be an honor if you let me help. Let me help you give them the type of life that I'm sure that you want them to have. And I would love to be a father for Fola Aiyeola. The way that I should. I went about it in the wrong way. I was excited and eager.
Your wife made you say that. Your wife made you say that.
And I'm sorry that I hurt you. And my wife. I'm grateful for everything you ever did for me. So even if it's not for the kids, please allow me to show my appreciation for putting me through school. Yes, kids. Your mom gets something through school, making the baddest noodles in the head. Sista.
Let's not lie, let's not steal. Tiwa is a good woman. But do you know one thing that just made it easier for her? Communication. Communication. He spoke to her about it. See how the reconciliation was seamless. No envy, no. He was open with her to the T completely. No forming, no hiding, no she don't know how to know about this one. She don't know everything. And that was why when she was in Sista's house with her husband, see how she said, see support system, gidigba, like this kind of, baby, I know you messed up. You're gonna correct it. I want you to go there. I want you to apologize. I'm sure they had spoke. They're not sure that part, but me, I believe that the day or the night before they come there, she tell him this is what you will do. This how, or that morning, this is what you do. This is what you say. This is how you say it. And when you go there, I don't even want you to hold her hand. I want you to hug her. She probably even told him everything that he should go and do there. There's no room for jealousy. There's no room. This is a room of, let us right this wrong. You can't do it without your partner. I'm a lie. And the only way you can resolve all of these things is by communicating. Don't lie. We have said it so many times. Be honest. Honesty is the best policy. The person that says, don't think that the person is just saying English. They're right. They're right. They're completely right. Honesty is truly the best policy. Alright? I hope you thoroughly enjoyed Sista like I did. I watched that movie on Saturday. Today is Sunday. That's the third time I'm watching it. Is that interesting? My husband have watched it 5 times. I kid you not. I'm not even exaggerating. It's that good. Like every time we watch it, there's a new lesson. Every time we watch it, there's a new lesson. You're like, yeah, you know, you'd have done this, you'd have done this. Auntie Biadu. I don't know. I have a word here. You collect it. Mom, this is for you. You are taking over the world. This is a global something. You are taking over the world. I hand it over to you, Mom. Too good a story not to be told. You have told this thing, and I believe it's going to resonate with so many Nigerians. Too many things to learn from here. So yeah, I want to know what you also learned from Tiwa's character. That's what I'm talking about. It's not your spoiler, it's my spoiler. From Tiwa's character. Let me know in the comment section. All right, and yes, wait for my next video that's going to speak to the women and how to speak and how to communicate with their husbands. See, Tiwa, perfect communication. You don't cause rift, you don't cause fights. And I'll tell you all of that in my next video. Till then, bye guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, when you like my videos, is, you know, shown to other people in your community as well. Please, you know, share, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.